Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here for the Red Sox Racing League here at Road America. We are here in qualifying. Got about 3.5 minutes left or whatever. Right now, currently, Colin Weatherholtz is on top of the board. A few minutes on that. But last week, if I remember right, it was I can't remember who it was that won last week, and it's terrible to say that because I do too many of these things with Adam, so it goes in one ear and out the other, and it doesn't stay in my head. But one thing I do remember last week was Paul Gibson. He was right on rails at Daytona and had an issue, and ultimately it took him out of winning that race. But like I said, we are live here at Road America, a track that I have ran some races on, and I believe I ran a race here with them as well.
Oh, I got it. There we go.
And,
yeah, we're good now, Todd.
It's a fun little track.
We are good now, Todd.
All right.
So yeah, sorry about that, guys. Welcome everybody to Road America. I like how you came on the air. You said it kind of like America.
America.
We're out here watching qualifying right now. Like I said, or like Todd said, Road America, Colin Weatherholtz. We're kind of watching. We've got about a minute and a half left here in qualifying before we get underway here. Todd, this is the second race of the season. After this week, we go to the big race that we were both looking forward to. Hopefully, I can make that race. If not, Derek will be calling that race.
Yeah.
But we'll have to wait with Derek and Todd. But if so, we'll have to wait and see. Either way, we'll be it will be live. We'll be at the Chicago Street Course. Looking forward to that one.
Yep, that's for sure.
It was David Shetner got the win last week, not that.
Yes, that is right.
Killed Top Alex Rose. Colin Gibson. He had an issue, I think so.
Yeah, he had an issue. I believe it was coming out of the backstretch. I think it was the chicane on the backstretch.
I think you're right. I couldn't remember. Anyway, Ryan Robertson, by the way, jumps to the top of the board. How about Ryan?
Yeah, I mean, normally we don't see him up there that high.
Qualified, yeah. Qualified always a big thing for you. Colin Weatherholtz, Ross moved. He's in here as well. There's Ross up there. Number 6 car. Good to see Ross back in here. Always very fast. A VRS satellite driver. Have you ever raced here?
What's that?
You ever raced here?
Yes.
What do you think of it? Are you a fan of it?
It's a fun track, but some of the corners I do not like. Especially like the little, the high speed, whatchamacallit, where you go down the hill.
Yeah.
And then you got and then you've got the left-hander, and then the short little stretch, and then the left-hander up the hill.
Yeah, I think this track, if I'm not mistaken, it's a pretty big track, 14 turns. If I'm not mistaken, it's 4 miles, well, 4.04 miles, so right at 4 miles. Qualifying is over, by the way. Everybody finishing up the laps, and at the moment, somebody's just passing. Jump up. There's Mark Wilson. We'll see what he does here in qualifying. Starting at 11th right now, working. Well, I have to talk about the backstretch part of this racetrack, but this right here is a tough turn. Mark Wilson, that right-hand turn is a sand trap. Didn't we just race here not so long ago and something else?
Yes.
Was it a cup car?
Yes, it was. I believe it was ASL.
Yeah, it was in the next gen car. That's right.
Yep.
Here comes Mark coming out of the final corner. Looks like he may bring the car to pit road. He is. So
yep.
We'll end his qualifying session. Looks like Ryan Robinson will get the pole. Possibly anyway. Where did Paul Gibson going to maybe qualify?
6th.
Yeah, we'll wait and see if that holds up. He's actually working through the final couple of corners. Out of the exit. Will this lap going to count? Yeah, he's going to try to get this lap to count. We'll see if it does. Looking for a 2:04.650. Does he do it? Does not look like it.
No, it does not look like he improves.
Yeah, he stays in 6th place with the 2:05.105. It actually did improve his better laps. All right, so looks like that may be it for qualifying for the most part. A couple other cars working out of the corners, but I don't know if these laps are going to count as well, but we'll watch them anyway. Trent Brown, like Reed Rundle also back there. Yeah, these laps are not going to count. So anyway, we're ready to get going here in just a moment. Looks like it will be Ryan Robertson, Colin Weatherholtz. We'll go through the grid here in a second, but looks like they're going to be on the front row. Tom, we got 34 drivers in here. Another good turnout for this series.
Yeah, and we were talking about this, off the air when we came in here. There must be something that these guys are doing in order to get these people to join this, this league, especially at this time of the night.
Yeah, because they do not really. We've talked about it. They don't hold recruitment races that we've ever seen.
No.
I've never seen recruitment posts. I mean, it's just a lot of word of mouth. Like I said, probably the best road league there is out there. I'm going to be honest. You might be able to throw them up against Lionheart Racing Series, the open wheel series. But I think it's the best road league. It's definitely the best GT, like 4-wheel GT3 top league, I think. I don't really know many other ones, but anyway, there you go. Let's go in qualifying. It is official. Ryan Robertson will be starting on the front row. And with that said, we will go through your grid. Ryan Robertson starting P1, Colin Weatherholtz P2. In row number 2, we got Ross Booth and Mitch Heller. Mitch always a favorite. Nikhil Kopker, Paul Gibson, both got to keep an eye on them. There's last week's winner, David Shutt, Cameron Bidwell in row 4. Justin Kirby, Matthew Gosh going to be in row 5. We're in 11th place. We got Mark Wilson, Dan Willis, Trip Brown, Terry Dahl, one of our favorite people and league owners, or co-league owner, should I say, co-league admin, Terry. And there's Mark Kudrowski, Chris Shieldsmith, another co-lead admin, Les Turner, Trevor Talbot, Brandon Johnson, Reed Rundle in 19th and 20th. Robert and Brian Irby in the 11th row. In row 12, Scott Hustad, David Berry, Zachary Sullivan, Bill Paulucki back in 13th, row 13. Andrew Fitzgerald, Dwayne McCarthy, James Prostel, William Cabela back in row 15. Jim and Ryan back in row 16 and row 17. Kevin Rodell and Christopher Jimenez. A mouthful of names there, Todd.
Yeah, a lot of good drivers in this field as usual. Chapman, who's your pick for tonight?
Dude, I don't know. Mitchell.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, I'll probably just jinxed you.
Well, you probably did.
Still a good pick.
I think I'm going to go with Ross Booth.
You took my. I was actually taking one after I picked Taylor. I was like, Ross was my second pick. So I'm glad I got the pick first, though, because that was a tough one.
Yeah. So the field's starting to roll. We will see 15 laps here tonight.
Equal around 15 laps, something like that. So.
Yep. Be looking for these guys to come down possibly between lap 8 and 12.
Oh, excuse me, guys. Ryan Robertson up on the front row. A bright blue car. Ferrari up front. He's in a blue car, right? Like, that's not just me.
No, it is blue.
Okay, I'm making sure it wasn't
Blue and pink.
Yeah. So, all right, we get set to go green here in just a few moments. By the way, guys, we will be live tomorrow night. We just finished the CM500 race last night. The Snap Mobile Truck Series finished a heck of a race last night. Congrats to Tommy Ryan, who, by the way, is where I met him, is in this series. So, congratulations to Red Sox Racing Series champion and now CM500 champion Tommy Ryan. Live tomorrow night from Miami. Todd, looking forward to Sunday as well.
Yeah. In the real world, we got the Cup Series Championship, and we'll have the regular season champion. Well, not regular season championship, but I mean it's the final regular season race.
Yeah, I think they do have a regular season championship, by the way.
Do we?
Yeah, I think so. I think they actually do have a regular season champion in that.
Well, that will be all at Phoenix as well. So that'll be our first chance to actually see that track.
Yeah, that should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I seen a kind of like a small video the other day. It looks pretty good. A little bit different. If I'm not mistaken, by the way, ASL actually has a restart zone for that race.
I think you're right.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Cars working through the carousel. Like I said, this is a little track 4 miles, so just a little bit around. At least under caution anyway. Being out front by the Kia, Forte, Nissan, Tundra, Chevrolet Silverado, BMW, Honda Civic Pace car.
That's a car of all breeds right there.
Yeah, I've been saying that for months now. Well, I've been saying it for years now, but not going to happen, it don't seem.
I think before that happens, we'll definitely have rain.
I agree.
On the service, so.
Yeah, that's not too far out. You notice some of these cars have lights on, some of them don't.
I could see that.
The Claire's are not one of the lights. Every one of them else, I believe, is. Anyway. Alright. Todd, we are about to go green flag as we work through the final couple corners here.
Yeah, when we do, it will be Ryan Robertson and Colin Weatherholtz on the front row. Looking for the green flag.
Pace car takes a right. Up the hill. We wait.
Green flag is out in the air here at Road America.
You'll watch for an early jump to a 3-wide start here by somebody on that a little bit further back.
Yep, there we go. They're starting to form up at about 7th or 8th place right there. Looks like it is right around Paul Gibson, David Shutt area.
Track a little bit further back, Tom.
Could it be less?
Maybe. Back on track. Anyway.
Mitch Heller is up to 4th now after going through turn 1. But other than that, Ryan Robertson has taken the lead. Somebody
behind Mitch flashing their lights side by side. Popping David Shutt flashing his lights. We got another car record on.
Yeah.
Further back, we've got maybe Brandon Johnson has had an issue.
Also, somebody who's dropping back is Trevor Talbot.
Nice, crazy.
Yeah, I was trying to check to see if there was an update for ATVO.
With it lately. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, currently right now everybody's up front spacing out. There's about a car length and a half between each other. Yeah, I think Mark's going to try. Oh, big block by Terry there, but now he's going to let Mark Kudrowski get around him. Now he's got Chris Shieldsmith breathing all over his neck. And we've got a battle for the lead here between Colin Weatherholtz and Ryan Robertson. Going down into turn 1. Basically, who can outbrake who right here? It does look like Colin's gonna, yes. clear them on the from the outside
That's
as they work their way.
up front. Rossbooth's still staying in third right now as well, Todd.
Yeah, that car looks pretty cool.
It is deep. So it is Weatherholtz, Robertson, Booth, and Mitch Heller. Biggest moving time right now. No, Ryan 86. He's in 7th spot.
Yep. Nobody really battling for position from what I could see right now. Everybody's kind of still running single file, but it does look like Mitch Heller starting to put some pressure here on. Looks like Ross Booth.
Terry Dollar's down 2 spots now. He's down to 60 as well. So now he's the top 5 kind of broken away. Paul Gibson at 67.
Yeah, and that's a little strange. We've seen in practice how fast Paul Gibson is.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
I think he he might just be, saving some fuel or whatever back there, saving some tires.
Well, it's a smart idea. He needs a kind of a rebound here after last week's debacle. So we expect pit stops to happen. Again. So we expect pit stops to happen.
Yeah, and I'm expecting you guys to come down here between lap 8 and 12.
Yeah, I think they're going to do it before lap 10 for sure. But 15 laps is not very long. So.
No.
Reed Rebel puts pressure here on Robert for 17th. Robert actually didn't become
Meanwhile, Mitch Heller still continues to put pressure on Ross Booth. Ross Booth now actually trying to put some pressure on Ryan Robertson as they work their way through these last few corners.
Yeah, red on that car. 6 car stands out. I like that.
Yes, it does.
Different line for Ross going in compared to these other cars. He actually enters really flat to that grass right on the edge of it. Everybody else is a little bit wider to help him get the run out of the corner.
And it doesn't look like it hurt him by doing that. It actually may have helped him. Because now he's got to run here on Robert.
And he's in the right position on the right side of him in this corner.
Yep. He drove it in there deep, and now Robertson's got Mitch Heller to his, what do you call that, inside or outside? Oh, Mitch Heller.
Did they touch?
It did not. Oh, he may have touched right there.
Oh, there goes the 05.
Yep.
That goes around. Luckily able to keep it going and didn't lose too many spots. This is going to drop body back to about 13th or so. Meanwhile, Hill side by side with Mitch Heller.
Oh, he just barely cleared him there.
That was tough. To be honest, just to kind of run it what Ross Booth needed. He's been, I don't want to say struggling to get a top 3, top 5 finish, because but honestly, Todd kind of has. So he kind of needs this type of race right now.
Yeah, and I mean, he's doing a really good job right now. If he can maintain the 2nd place, I mean, that's going to give him some momentum going into
Chicago,
yeah.
He may be looking for more now before they look at who knows before I have a pit stop. Cameron Bidwell is putting some pressure on
Paul Gibson.
yeah.
Yeah, Cameron Bidwell, he surprised me. You know, we seen him through the first 6 weeks for the European side of this season. Now we're on the North American side here, and I don't know what it is, if he's had some issues with these cars or what, but he was one of the guys that I would assume would be running for the championship.
Yeah, I expected him to be in the top 3 as well. Just hasn't got a grip of everything this North American season. Dan Willis did a nice job. He's actually up to 9th. I like that car he's driving at 127 Ferrari. Up 3 spots where he started. He's inside the top 10, trying to run on Matthew at 222. Right behind him is Justin Kirby, who's also another fast driver.
Man, that car is sharp.
Oh, I can tell. Probably going to get a run here and down the straightaway. He's going to take that right side, might be able to do it.
Do you want to mention, I believe Zachary Sullivan has had an issue. Seen him dropping down. He had an issue there in the last corner.
One of the drivers that we're not used to. Brandon Johnson.
Right now it is still Colin Weatherholtz clinging to a 1.2 second lead over Ross Booth. Ryan Robertson still running third, 2 seconds behind him.
Since you're already on third, why don't we go ahead and continue with our race driver rundown at the moment.
Alright, at fourth it is Nikhil Kopter. At fifth, Mitch Heller. Paul Gibson running sixth. Cameron Bidwell running seventh. Matthew Gosh running eighth. Dan Willis running ninth. And Justin Kirby in the top 10. David Shutt, after having an issue, now up to 11th. Mark Wilson running 12th. Mark Kudrowski running 13th. Trent Brown running 14th. Chris Shieldsmith 15th. Terry Dahl running 16th. Robert in the 199 running 17th. Ryan in the 86 running 18th.
I don't think either of us pronounced his name good enough.
I know. I believe it's Wachelski, but
I think it is. I think you're right.
David Barry currently running 19th. Andrew Fitzgerald running 20th. Zachary Sullivan 21st. Brandon Johnson 22nd. James Prostell Jr. 23rd. Dwayne McCarthy running 24th. William Cabela running 25th. Jim Grazinio 26th. Scott Hosted 27th. Reed Rundle 28th. Ryan Irby 29th. Bill Palucki 30th. Trevor Talbot 31st. And Les Turner 32nd, who is 5 laps down.
Yeah, Les had an issue earlier, which we did not see, unfortunately.
And that's your halfway rundown.
There you go.
Want to mention Chris Shieldsmith has gone around Justin Kirby. Kirby may have an issue. I think he just lost a
God, Mitch Heller gets sent.
Oh, no.
Yep, he had contact, it looked like, with...
Oh, more contact right there.
Paul
Trying to
Gibson.
get back onto the racetrack.
Paul Gibson said, Todd said he just had more. Here's what happened immediately after that. He pulled back on the racetrack, and... Oh, David Shutt.
Yeah, this is not what Mitch Heller wanted.
Man, that's bad luck. He's had a lot of bad luck.
Does finally manage to get it going again.
Cameron Bidwell has issues. Todd, he sends it in the same trap.
Man, something's going on with these guys' brakes.
It wouldn't seem that way. Here's what happened to Bidwell. Yeah, he just gets it too hot. Kind of like a wheel hop top situation.
Normally we don't talk about that
Especially
much in the series.
Yeah. Especially if he's using 3 cars.
Do want to mention Weatherholt's lead has shrunk a little. Now it's down to 9/10 by Ross Booth.
Matthew Gosh has had an issue, Todd. He was
Wow.
inside the top 10. Here's what happened. He gets a little wide. He
Yep.
gets a little bit of a sand trap. He spins in a circle, kind of like I did today.
Yeah, I wasn't going to bring that up.
We don't need to talk about my 2X that time.
No. Should have gotten more X's from that, but...
Oh, thank gosh. Be called for the hook.
Yep.
We should be starting to see pit stops. Looks like Justin Kirby is on pit road already, so it's showing 9 laps estimated, which is about right. So we should be starting to see some pit stops happening here very soon.
Yeah, another 2/10 come off Weatherholt's lead from Ross Booth.
The last time by, Ross a little bit faster.
Oh, and he just sends it into that corner right there. Closes back up to like a half a second now on Weatherholt.
Fastest driver or lap of the race is a 2:04.852. And that was by Nikhil Kopker on lap 2. So there you go.
Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe the top 5 here will be coming in, you know, in the pits here in the next couple of laps, I want to say.
I agree.
So, as we're going through the fast backstretch, I guess you could say, of this racetrack. I believe it was 2010, where I think it was Danica leading an Xfinity Series
It
race.
was.
She hit somebody's shoe out there.
She
Like-
did not win.
Oh, trouble for Colin Weatherholtz. Gets a little wide and hits the grass, able to save it, but
He didn't lose on the lead today.
no, I mean, his lead didn't go down that much. I mean, it's still right at a half a second.
Trying to take a shortcut and try to move the grass.
Yeah, it was kind of weird how I mentioned Danica, and then all of a sudden, our leader has an issue. Uh-huh.
Now, that's a tough situation. The thing that can do, that can throw you off your rhythm.
Yeah, right now, it's now down to 3/10 for Ross Booth. All Colin really has to do is he's just got to settle back in, and he'll be okay.
Notice how big the antenna is on the Audi?
Yeah.
It's huge. Look at that thing. Calling home to space. Anyway, up the hill they go. Car tends to get a little bit light coming up that hill.
Yeah, that was one of the main corners I don't like.
Yeah, he does. It's weird because I don't mind the turn right before it. I mean, it is very easy to go off. But coming up the hill, you feel your back end get lighter into a right-hand turn.
Yep.
And I don't think that turn, I'd have to look and see what turn that is. That is very different.
When I mentioned David Shutt now up to 6th, getting around Dan Willis. But meanwhile, this pressure getting put on by Ross Booth now on Colin Weatherholtz. I mean,
the champion drivers
done a heck of a job tonight, that's for sure. Yep, Weatherholt's gonna bring it down pit road.
And that's the thing, this pit road, you carry so much speed up the hill. You ought to be careful not to get caught speeding.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where else it is that you... Is it Summit Point that I'm thinking of, where it's got a long pit entry or whatever that you carry so much speed up to a certain point?
I think so too. I was sitting there trying to, I'm not sure, it might be Summit Point. There's a few of them like that. It might be. We'll kind of keep an eye on pit stops as they are in the way. There's a bunch of cars on pit road, probably about 14 cars on pit road right now. Probably more than that. But There's a bunch. Weatherholtz is down and away as far as pit stops go. He had a 43-second total time in the pit lane. Everybody's very close with 43-second pit stops.
Well, if you're talking about being really close, nobody's close to Ross Booth right now, and that's just because he's the only one out there right now.
Everybody else pitted, so
he's enjoying a 22.7 seconds lead.
This might be the first time that we've seen everybody pit at once.
Yeah, normally we don't see that. Normally we see a group come down, maybe a little earlier than what we expect, and then we see some come down when we expect and some come after.
Yeah, usually it's like 3 or 4 cars at a time. We've never really seen that many cars come on to. I mean, basically that one cycle right there pretty much goes complete a cycle. Like, for the most part, besides Ross Booth, Cameron Bidwell, and Justin Kirby haven't been on pit road yet, but that's pretty much it.
Dwayne McCarthy getting around Brandon Johnson and James Prostel for, I believe that is 17th position. As our leader comes down pit road now.
Yeah, Cameron Bidwell should follow him here as well. So we said it probably happened before lap 10 on everybody's pit stops, and well, it definitely happened before lap 10. So somebody's sitting there on pit road. I'm not sure who that is. A couple cars actually. I think it's some cars, unfortunately, that has had issues.
Yep. Ross Booth now finally gets into his box.
Bidwell is on pit road, by the way. So we're going to be watching Weatherholtz. Here comes Weatherholtz up the hill already. And does he take that spot away?
He'll take second.
Yes, he is.
Yep, right there. Weatherholtz back to the lead.
And actually separated quite a bit between them. About a second right there separating them now.
Now the thing is, can Ross Booth run Colin Weatherholtz down? I think he can.
He's definitely going to have a chance. I mean, he's 9/10 back.
Yep.
I think that's one of the reasons why Weatherholtz pitted too, Todd. I think it was kind of to regain composure after what happened. After he went through the grass and stuff like that, I think it kind of does help him.
Right.
Just go ahead and pit, and then try to regain yourself. Battle for third as well until Copter Paul Gibson. Copter has it. Gibson. I will say Ross Booth has closed it already by the way, 2 tenths on Weatherholtz. So
yeah, he's gonna have a chance with nobody pressuring him. I mean, right now Copter is about 5.5 seconds behind him. That's actually gonna help him remain focused on Weatherholtz.
I agree. You got no pressure behind you,
so we'll see what Ross Booth can do.
Once again, guys, we will be live this week, and we'll be live again next Tuesday night for the URL Racing Series from Charlotte. No broadcast Monday or Wednesday. There you go. Looking forward to that, though. I wish I could get this good at road.
Yeah, I mean, I tried with these guys. It's real tough.
Yeah, these guys are good. Beat their hind end in some oval racing, though, Todd. Probably not. Here comes Gibson taking a run here on the helicopter to his right side.
Yeah, close battle in here. Gibson will clear him for now. Kopker, he's one of them guys you don't want to hold anything back on because the minute you look back, he's going to be right there behind you.
He feels one of my favorite drivers. I don't know why. He's always respectful in the interviews. Don't know where exactly he's from. I don't think he's from the U.S.
I don't think so either.
Either way, he does a heck of a job.
sometimes it's a little hard to understand him, but
Actually, he probably has trouble understanding that. Imagine trying to get interviewed by me.
well,
If you're not even from here, like, that's horrible. It's hard enough if you're from here.
yeah.
You're not supposed to agree, Todd. You're really not. Ross Booth closed in, Todd. He's 6/10 now.
Yeah, Ross Booth. Now he's at about a half a second.
Yeah, so he's closing in.
And he's got about 4.5 more laps to catch
Whoa.
this number 21.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if Weatherholtz took his eyes off the road for a minute, but the way he took that turn, I thought.
Oh, he knows he's coming.
Yeah, I think that might be why you see the 21 pushing as hard as what he is right now. Ross hasn't won here in a few seasons, by the way.
No, he hasn't.
He's looking for possibly a big win if he can get it.
Well, right now he's setting up for a pass. It's going to happen down here at the end of the.
Yeah, he's gonna have to draft here, so or toe down the straightaway. Ross looking for that right side. Oh, he's gonna try to set him up.
He's looking. There he goes. He's peeking to the inside right now.
Ross Booth trying to take his lead. Side by side. Weatherholtz doing a nice job holding him off. Yeah, nice job there by Colin.
Yeah, but this
ain't
is
over.
not over yet.
It ain't over.
It's actually just getting started.
We got a lot more straightaways left. With the lap car up in front.
Now that's going to be interesting.
It is, especially if they catch you at a race.
Yep. Here we go.
Oh.
Booth going to look again.
Yeah, he's doing this to try to force Weatherholtz into a mistake. The way he's driving right now, very aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love the way the flames shoot out the back of that oval.
Oh, I know. Now it looks like Ross Booth kind of giving himself a breather here from breathing down Colin Weatherholtz.
I'm really curious what happens after this carousel right here. That long straightaway could help get a little bit of draft back. Here we go. Let's see if he closes in the gap.
Oh yeah, he's definitely closing that gap right here.
Don't know if he's going to have enough to get to the right side. He's looking. Door gets shut a little bit there on him. Weatherholtz done a nice job defending that spot. Good racing here for his top spot right now.
Yeah, right now I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens here. I don't think these guys are going to wreck each other for the lead, but
this is where Ross got that big run last time.
Mm-hmm.
Here it comes. Does he pull to the right side this time?
Yes, he will. But it's not going to be enough to try to complete a pass. He'll just fall back in.
That's the thing. You're trying to set this up
mm-hmm.
where you can get that toe, I believe. Now, if Ross could outbrake him, like he almost did there, I mean, that was close.
Yeah. With these guys battling, there's still... You got Paul Gibson, who's 5.5 seconds, as we got a battle for the lead. Ross Booth gets to basically...
It'll be tough to make this pass.
Yep. Being on the outside of that corner, you know, and here as well.
Watch this run.
Oh, he cuts into the grass a little.
Yeah, he cut that corner off. That was really nice driving by Ross. He kind of backs that corner up. Wasn't able to get much with it, but nice try to do so. Here we go. We'll get ready to come through the carousel, then we'll see that big run once again.
Yeah, see, watch for Ross Booth to look right here.
He needs to get that right side. Oh,
there
contact.
we go. does the crossover move. Can he get it done here? No.
Watch for the cut. Yeah, he's going to try to cut that corner off. Here comes the run. He kind of backing up the corners, forcing Colin to kind of cut, not be able to go into his exact rhythm where he wants to make that turn in.
Now, I think Ross has enough of a run here. Yeah, he's going to go right here. See, Weatherholtz going to put a huge block as they get 3 wide here with the lap car.
White flag is out, Todd.
Yeah, and this is the perfect time to do it. Ross Booth, can he get the lead?
Goes a little wide, pushes Colin a little wide. He's going to have the inside line here as well.
Yes. Oh, this is close. This is close. He hasn't cleared him enough yet. Because Weatherholt's still battling right here next to him.
Now, Weatherholt's going to have the inside line.
Yeah, look at this.
Look,
they touch.
Look at this. This is something we don't see much of, Todd, in Road Series.
No. Ross Booth still running that outside
lane. Oh, my goodness.
That's
racing.
Man, this is awesome.
Could be Race of the Year candidate for these guys.
I think it's shaped up.
Oh, there it is.
Clears them.
What a battle for that top spot. That was fun to watch.
Yeah, and we were sitting there watching that.
I don't know if it's done either.
I don't think it's done quite yet either, but look at this. Paul Gibson has basically dropped now to, well, he's third, but he's only 2.9 seconds behind these guys.
I want to mention Justin Kirby and Mark Kudrowski just right near each other, so I think there was some contact there. I thought I seen the white flag waving a few minutes ago. Maybe it was the white flag. I don't know. I'm still saying 2 laps to go, but I believe it was the white flag. It should have been.
Yep. Weatherholtz going to send it in deep there in that corner. Now, can we see if the runs, can Weatherholtz generate them runs that Ross Booth was getting them?
Here he goes.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Up the hill.
Should be to the checkered flag here. Yep. And Ross Booth picks up his first win in however many seasons. What a battle for the lead between him and Colin Weatherholtz, who finishes third. Paul Gibson going to come across in third place. Weatherholtz second. And Ross Booth, winner.
Yeah, that really good racing there. We didn't expect them to be, touching like that, but they did it in a spot where you could actually get away with it and didn't wreck each other, so.
Bidwell and Robert will finish 12th, 13th, 14th. So what you're seeing now, Cordell Lab, you guys have to go around the racetrack one time. Let's go ahead and move over there,
All right.
How about Zippy getting it done? People I do not know, that's Ross Booth's Twitch channel. Twitch.tv/TheReal_Zippy. He does a lot of work on wheel cars and stuff too. Pretty awesome stuff, but
yeah, I haven't checked out any of his streams. I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, he's really good. He's got his own little Discord channel and everything where people follow him. He's like announcements over and stuff. It's pretty good stuff. So we're gonna be doing some talking here.
Yeah, that was a pretty solid race for being Road America, I will say.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like I said, Todd, earlier, I was not looking forward to this track. I even said at the beginning of the year. Shut my mouth. That was awesome.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that kind of race in. It's tough. That's why I like about these 30-minute sprint races. If this was a 2-hour race, there's no way it'd be that close.
No, it wouldn't.
Or an hour and a half, even an hour, it wouldn't be that close. That's why I love these sprint races like this. I think you know what. There there. You see him celebrating. Nobody's crying for seeing you. Congratulations, Ross. What is that? Top 50.
Yes, sir.
I don't think he's in here yet, but there you see him stopping at the start-finish line. Good job, Mr. Booth. We will talk to him right now as Ross Booth. How about being back in victory lane? It's been a few seasons, man, and that was a heck of a race.
I am so glad to be talking to you. It's not even funny.
Man, talk us through that. You guys even touched. We don't get to see that very much in the roadside things, but that was fun to watch.
Well, Colin and I were just talking about it on the radio as we were doing the lap back here. I was asking him, did we actually slow down? Because I think we went wheel to wheel, and our traction control actually kicked on in both cars. So we actually both slowed down for a second there. And I thought the car blew up because it just all of a sudden died, and it was good. I'm like, oh no, what is happening? So, no, that was a lot of fun. I didn't give him a lot of room there, but he was pinching me a little bit in corner one there. But that's just how you have to race each other since we're so close in pace.
We've seen you really on the straightaways trying to utilize that toad on the straightaways, try to get run, especially with 2 laps to go. I was kind of surprised. Did it surprise you that he was able to hold you off on the outside when you got that one run a couple laps ago?
Colin's just excellent on the brakes. I learned that at Motegi, that one race a couple weeks back. I couldn't get around him. He's awesome, phenomenal on the brakes, and that's just he's able to outbrake me even though I get along beside of him there, and it is what it is, right?
Definitely one of the best races of the season. Good to see you back in victory lane, by the way. It's been a few seasons since we've seen this and beaten some of the best, man. You know what to do. Shout out and all that.
Well, we got a new sponsor on the car,
We do.
Six Sigma. They're on board with me for the future, so shout out to them. Awesome first race, first win with them. And shout out to you and to Les and to Terry, and to all the people watching me on Twitch right now. Awesome.
Hey, good job, dude. That was awesome. Thanks for giving us something fun to watch. Next up, we get to talk to Colin Weatherholtz, who finishes in P2. Colin, on the outside looking in, but man, heck of a race between you and Ross there at the end.
Yeah, I think it was a really fun race. It was fun from behind the steering wheel. Hopefully it was fun to watch and broadcast.
Talk about it. You led 11 laps. Don't really know where the speed came from all of a sudden for him. I don't know if he just got in your draft or tow or whatever it was. But, I mean, even after pit stops, you really had a pretty decent lead. What happened? We did see you go off track one time. Did that throw the rhythm off?
No, the off track was fine. I think I do that enough in practice that I can get over that mentally. But I think Ross was just a little bit faster on just overall pace. So once he was able to get into the draft, it was just all about defending. And unfortunately, the race went one lap too long.
For sure. Talk about next week. We go to Chicago. What's your thoughts heading there?
Well, I've never raced there. So,
nobody has, I don't think.
Yeah, so hopefully it's fun. I like street courses, so hopefully this is reminiscent of Belle Isle and Long Beach.
Awesome, dude. Good job tonight. Second place. Shout-outs and all that. That's a fun one for us to watch.
Yeah, just a big shout-outs to you, Les, Terry, and Todd's in here. He usually helps out, too. And we've got purple banners on all our cars, raced into Alzheimer's.
Sure.
Easiest way, I think, to donate to that is just going to Trent Brown's stream and going on there and donating for that. It is Tacos Trent, TACOSTRENT.
Awesome. All right, yeah, man. We'll promote that on our Facebook page.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's actually multiple sclerosis actually on Trent's stream, but we still have the Race to End Alzheimer's banner for our cars.
Yeah, so we'll definitely post it on our Facebook page as well, man. Good job tonight. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Next up, it is Paul Gibson. Paul, is that
Hey.
You got a coffee?
Yep, gotcha.
Last week was fun. You didn't do the greatest. Come back in here, kind of rebound with a third-place finish.
Yeah, it was one of those where it's like I had the single lap pace, and I just did not get an opportunity to get it in qualifying. There's what's great is there's so many cars out there in the field, but it's hard to get a lap out there. especially on these big tracks, because you don't really get like 2 or 3 shots at it. Then you run out of time. So, yeah, I started back there a little bit farther, just trying to pick my way through. It's real tough to do, and I ended up running into the back of Mitch. So, sorry, Mitch. Not intentional, just ran you over. My bad. So, but yeah, it was tricky to get back up through the field. Like just I think pretty much say it every week. Like when you're back, like that 3rd or 4th car back, it's really hard to get runs on people because this air push won't let you quite get close enough, and then you don't quite pull up on people, as you get to the ends of the straightaway. So it's tough to do from like 3rd or 4th on back.
With so many different cars in here this season, because both races we've had over 30 cars so far, both races. And to come back to finish 3rd, that's pretty good, I think. You got to be somewhat happy with that for the point situation, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing myself any favors with points this week. So last week was going to be my throwout, and then this week, I think I'm going to get a penalty for 7 or 8x. So I think it's probably pretty much over. But we'll try to scramble and just get back as much as I can for the end of the season. So
it looks like almost everybody got X's from what I've seen.
Yep.
But either way, man, you know what it is. What's your thoughts next week, Chicago?
I've only ran a couple practice laps there, and it's very bumpy, and you kind of don't know where to go half the time. But yeah, we'll just try to pick a car that works in the bumps and probably run that.
There you go. Hey man, shout out for all that.
Yeah, just a PG-13, and thanks to you guys and Les and Terry for putting all this on.
Hey, good job, man. Good to see if you can win a fun one next week.
Yep, sounds good. All right, see ya.
All right, Todd, thoughts on the race, sir?
It was, like I said, it was a pretty solid race, I thought, at Road America, as I'm sitting here staring at a sign that goes across the track saying, "We're the real cheese people."
I see that, by the way.
Yeah. And then you literally have a Johnsonville sign as well on another part of the racetrack. But yeah, this is in Wisconsin.
That makes sense.
Right. Do want to mention our biggest mover tonight was, I believe it was Zachary Sullivan, up 9 spots.
Pretty impressive.
So he will get the biggest mover award tonight.
There you go. Thoughts on the race? It was fantastic. I'll be honest, I was very impressed with David Shutt coming back to finish 6th.
Mm-hmm.
Terry Dahl actually finished inside the top 10. Mitch Heller stayed right in 11th after that spin. So, all in all, it was a fantastic race. It was fun to watch them door-to-door hitting, honestly, beating the Megan. That was pretty fun. But that'll do it. Todd, anything else you want to say?
No, I'm all set.
All right. Y'all have a great night. Take care as always, and God bless.